My name is Geoff Stout from Surefire. It's nice to meet you all. Today I'm going to go over some of our products that we offer. CRO ARMS is a Surefire dealer, so anything on our catalog or our website, they can certainly get for you. I have a whole gamut of our products here today to go over with you. We'll start off with our suppressors. So right here we have a 7.62 rifle with our 7.62 RC2 suppressor. I also have two 5.56 guns with our 5.56 suppressors. I have a full-size 5.56 here with our RC2. Also have an AR pistol here with our Surefire Mini on it. All of our Surefire suppressors have 0 point of impact shift, mitigate flash, have sound attenuation, and also dust signature mitigation as well. We have our patented technology quick release system where we push in, release the collar, and pull the suppressor completely off with 2 fingers, no problem. Even dirty, it'll go right back on, hook on with our orientation lug, and then you can simply turn the collar back on, you hear it ratchet and lock in place. Same thing for our Surefire Warden, and all of our 5.56, 7.62 suppressors all the way up, 338 LePoix and 50 cal. Additionally to our suppressors, we also have our optimized bolt carrier group. What our optimized bolt carrier group does has several features. You can see here on this salient arms, when the weapon's fired, whether it's gas piston or gas impingement, you have gas and the bullet that move down the barrel at high speed, and the suppressor helps some back pressure keep that pressure back. As soon as the seal breaks here on the bolt, it allows that gas, that fouling, into the lower receiver, the upper receiver, the bolt, and in your face. What our bolt carrier group does, we have a longer bolt cam channel that actually keeps the bolt locked into the chamber about 2/2000ths of a second longer, allowing that gas to go forward where it should be so it's not in your face and in the gun. Second of all, we have a moving counterweight here that helps reduce recoil impulse as well and bolt bounce. This coupled with our buffer spring and buffer really high tunes your AR and makes it run fantastic. In addition to our optimized bolt carrier group, we also offer magazines. We have a 60 round magazine and a 100 round magazine. Our 60 round magazine here starts off with 2 rounds staggered in the stem and then groups off to a quad stack in the main body. Now, when this is in our weapon system, it's about the same length as a regular M4 magazine. When we add our 100 round magazine, adds about 2 inches to the overall length. But it's still very accommodatable from shooting out of a vehicle or in different positions without something huge hanging off the gun. We also offer lights and lasers too. With our lights, we'll go over some handhelds first. So I have several handhelds here to go over with you. We'll start at the smallest. Our Surefire Sidekick is a tiny light. It's been out for quite a while now. This light has a micro USB charging port, so you can put it on your nightstand at the end of each night and charge it, or once a month. It lasts quite a while. With this, I actually have it on my personal keychain as well for about 5 years now. Still works great. Even the rubber's fantastic. There's no damage on this. It holds up really, really well. And you have the low, medium, and high setting on this, and then it goes to off, and it cycles back through. Great light, and you also don't have to use the light on your phone. You'd imagine how much you'd use this even without.
Do you sell that?
Yes, sir. That's available inside here.
Oh, okay.
We have several other lights too as we move up through. We have a G2 Tactical as well as our Stiletto, which offer great light, fits flat in the pocket, has low, medium, high on that, and then max blast on the back. Our G2 Tactical is a more tubular style light, has a momentary and constant on. As we move up, we have our Surefire Fury, which is an aluminum based light. It also has a strong strike bezel on the front. Provides 500 lumens of light. Move up to our Fury IntelliBeam. If you look closely, you can see here there's a dot in the center for that photo sensor. What this does is when the light's activated and you're close up on a table or on your hand, it doesn't give you that much light on purpose. It attenuates the lumens. But then as you move out to more of a longer atmosphere, it automatically brightens to give you that long throw to light up that distance. So this is great for inside the house and then coming out of the building, or just doing stuff in the car and then coming out of the vehicle. That's the IntelliBeam. Have our M3 light, which is super bright light. It also includes strobing. And then we move up to our biggest light, which is our Surefire Dominator. A Dominator is quite a fantastic light, not just for general things, but also for spotting deer and things. You have your constant, momentary, and a max blast. How this works When the light's off, you turn it to minimum, put it on constant, you have a little bit of light here. As you move up the dial, it clicks all the way up till you get brighter and brighter and brighter at the max, and then strobe. When you have it on something lower, one of your lower navigation settings, you can keep that on, but then you can automatically skip to max blast, and it'll give you all the light you need here. It has anti-rolling features, and the rubber also protects the light. It's made of aluminum, has a sling as well. For charging, it has rechargeable batteries inside. You can charge this with a 110 volt outlet at home or 12 volt DC that comes with the cigarette lighter adapter in the package. You can also take this out and remove the magazine and put regular batteries inside to make it work if you forget to charge it at night. Fantastic light, very, very robust. Additional lights that we have, weapon lights now. So we have several different weapon mounted lights. Our bread and butter is our Scout light system. So you can see here pictured on this rifle, mounted very securely, is one of our Scout lights. Now these all have LED and do regular LED lighting, but our Vampire series actually has an IR feature. So you can pull out and turn, and basically what this does is it switches to a different lamp that gives you IR light, standing for infrared, which works with night vision. So when you have it in the infrared sighting and you have night vision on, it's going to provide additional light that can only be seen with night vision to light up whatever you're spotting. Simple pull out and turn back will turn it into regular LED light. These vary in lumens as you go up. You can also replace the tail cap, which still gives you regular pressure sensitive on the back, but can also send wired signals to one of our tail cap switches. We offer several different ones that either clip on and offer momentary or constant on, or single tape switches. All of our rubber on our tape switches is very robust, leading in the industry, and works really well and lasts a long, long time versus our competitors. For mounts, permanent mount right here on 1913 Picatinny rail. You can do thumb screw as well. Our quick release, or our newest one, as soon as I find it, is our Pro, which has a swivel. Now the point of the swivel is it'll still attach to a 1913 Picatinny rail just like normal, and you can have it mounted like a normal light where it hangs pretty far off your weapon system. But if you have one of the newer fancier rails here that has these stop sign style where the diagonals and you can't get anything in between there, when you put this light on one of these, instead of it hanging out, you can actually swing it in and have a real low profile package. So low profile package helps from sticks and things getting in between the light. It also makes it real compact for a C grip. And then the second thing is it'll be able to fit more weapons with less damage in your safes as well. Moving on to our handgun lights. So our basic two hot sellers are our X300 and our X400. So one's going to do LED light, very bright. The other, our X400, also adds the laser. Fantastic handgun lights, once again made of aluminum, very strong, last you a lifetime. What's additional here is we looked at some of the issues in the tactical industry, and one of them was holsters. So everybody has a lot of handguns, a lot of lights, and a lot of holsters. So we're like, what can we do about that? With the front bezel cut here and this rear female bezel cut in the back, it allows indexing points to go in a holster. So we created our own holster called the Masterfire. So what this does is it basically allows almost any handgun with a 1913 Picatinny rail equipped with one of our H designation handgun mounted weapon lights to be able to slide in and clip into two corresponding nipples inside here and two in the rear underneath the trigger guard area that'll actually lock the light in, not your gun. Okay, so the holster and the light coupled together, it doesn't have to be specific to your handgun. So your handgun's going to sit up here a bit. We make a cover that goes over top so it looks like a more traditional holster style. There's also a lot of different capabilities on the back, from paddle to belt to molly, that'll fit on here. Once the handgun's inserted inside, you come down like a regular draw, push the button, pull to release, and the weapon will come right out free and clear. If you want additional retention, you can flip this lever and that'll lock it in place so nobody can take it out. And then lastly, this switch here that says on and off. If the switch is off, you draw your handgun like normal, nothing's going to happen. Put it in, nothing's going to happen. But if you put it to on, when you draw your handgun, the light will automatically come on with the draw, and when you put it back in, it'll automatically go off. So you don't have to do that extra button feature. Finally, our shotgun lights. We basically make a foregrip with a light for every shotgun out there. Has constant on and momentary, and you can, this particular one has the extension here, you can make it stubby where it's real short, or you can have an extra battery feature in there as well.